The 4th of November, Rabbi Furst, Tana Debate Eliyahu.
Thank you. As Lou mentioned, this is Rabbi Shlomo First year Shiva Samanachnik here in Shlem Care of Zoom. As Lou mentioned, we are learning Tana de Eliyahu. We're in the top paragraph of the second page in your document. This is also a continuation of this is the third drasha that the Tana de Eliyahu is bringing on the pasuk Yamin Yitzoro V'lo Echad, that the pasuk in Tehillim makes reference to, that a fact that Hakadosh Baruch Hu created the days, many days, and one of those days that he created, he left over for himself. As we had first originally, that's a reference to Shabbos. Then secondly, which we discussed yesterday, that's a reference to Yom Kippur. And now thirdly, we're making it now a reference to Yom Gog, the long-awaited arrival of the war of Gog and Magog. That's the one special day that Hakadosh Baruch Hu has, so to speak, kept for himself, so to speak. And now we're explaining uh, the Indian, the Tana Devil continues. So the Tana Devil is setting up a mushal, as Mayor was reading about. It's a mushal. This world, in its relationship to Kadosh Baruch Hu, was as follows, right? And that's, let me just read that again. Olam, Olam, Bala bias. Let's just pick up from there, Mayor, at the end of the first run.
Okay.
So this
Vaya,
world in relationship to Kadosh Baruch Hu is as follows.
okay. Vaya ha'olam leval habayit shesachar po'alim v'ayin b'hem lemi she'oseh la'amito.
So it's like a person hired workers, right? A person hires a group of workers, and he's observing the workers who is doing their work honestly, who's doing the work he's been hired to do in an honest way. Clear?
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Shneimar Einai Hashem Hema Mishotetot Bechol Haaretz. That's from Zechariah.
Right. It says, Einai Hashem, Hema, these eyes, speaking metaphorically, these eyes of Hashem, Mishotatos, they like pass through the whole of the earth.
Oh,
Meaning
okay.
that Hashem is seeing everything that takes place.
That's Zechariah. Okay. Let's see. Echad she'asa la'amito ve'echad she'einano or she'eino oseh la'amito hachol mutakan lifanav l'seudah.
It says, Echad she'osula mito ve'echad eina osula mito, kol metukan lifnei l'suda. That one's doing his work honestly and one's not doing his work honestly. Everything is prepared for them at the meal, meaning they're all going to receive their reward according to the way they are behaving.
Okay.
Okay, let's continue on.
Okay, so they receive their reward the way they behave. Okay. It says, Lefikach shenit chayvu umot haolam l'shatef v'leha v'la v'lehi aved min ha'olam v'lired l'gehenom. Oh,
So therefore, uh, the nations of the world, are obligated lishtatef, to drown v'la'aved, and to be lost from the world, and to descend into Gehenna.
wow. Okay, let's see. Al shilchu yad al Yisrael Yerushalayim ukeneged Beit Hamikdash.
And what are they obligated for? The nations of the world are obligated for because they sent forth their hands against the Jews and against Yerushalayim and against the Beis Hamikdash.
Okay. Jews, Jerusalem. Wow. Okay, let's see. Wait, minayin. Okay. Tedע לך שכן
So,
כשבא נבוכדנצר מלך בבל והקיף את ירושלים.
so
Minayin.
first of all, Menayan, from where do you know this? Teidalacha, you should know that this is so. Why? When he the king of Babel, Nebuchadnezzar, came and he surrounded Yerushalayim.
Oh, that's surrounded. Okay. Okay. והיו אומות העולם משיבין ואומרים בפה אחד.
So at the time when Nebuchadnezzar came and surrounded um, Yerushalayim, so the Umas Olam came and they said, what did they exactly say? Uh,
בפה אחד, in unison?
yeah, they said right, B'Peh they said in unison. Just
Okay. Let's see. במה חשבנוהו כבשנו את עירו ואת היכלו. Oh, his palace. Yes. Okay.
so what did they say? The Umas Olam said when Nebuchadnezzar came to surround Yerushalayim and destroy the base of Mikdash, they said all together, Bema Chashvinuhu Kishanu Esiro, in that they're making plans, Kav Shanu, that we shall conquer the city, we shall counter his counter, we will, excuse me, we will, the Goyim was saying that we shall conquer his city, Mishlaim, and his Chayil, and the base of Mikdash.
Oh,
That was their plan. That that was his plan.
wow.
So you see, they were all accomplices. Instead of defending Yerushalayim and instead of defending the base of Mikdash, they became accomplices with Nebuchadnezzar in destroying the Yerushalayim and the base of Mikdash. And for that, they're going to be held accountable and they're going to receive punishments for that.
Okay, let's see. A Shiva Ruach HaKodesh ve'omeret lahem shotim sheba'olam.
So, hey, Shiva, so Kadosh Baruch Hu said and answered them and said to them, Shotim Shabbalim, you fools. You,
Oh, wow. Uh, okay. Ad otasha lo nitchayvtem shetirdu legehenom.
Until that time, they weren't obligated to descend into Gehenna, right?
Oh,
Kadosh Baruch Hu said, up until now, you're not and have not been obligated to go to Gehenna. Also Shah, who Omer, on that time when they came and were accomplices to the destruction of the base of English in Yerushalayim, then Hashem said to them,
okay. Let's see. He said to them, Busha imachem chafara yolidatchem. Oh, another quote from Yirmiyah.
Busha emchem, cherpa yoldesem. It's a abashment from you and cherpa and disgrace upon your offspring.
Ah, oh, and your offspring. Wow. Okay. Very good. Kashem she'ne'asvim kehilin. Uh, ke-
Healing, like groups, just as they gathered groups upon groups.
oh, it's groups on groups. Okay. Very good. Groups on groups. Uvayin uh, livazvez mimonach shel Yisrael.
So it says here that the Ba'oin, they came, the Bazbe's moment shel Yisrael, they came to loot the money of the Jews.
Wow.
At the time when Nebuchadnezzar came to surround the city of Yerushalayim and destroyed the base of Mikdash. So the rest of the Goyim came and they supported him, and they were interested in taking plunder from the belongings of Klal Yisrael.
Wow. Okay. Uh, Kach HaKadosh Baruch Hu Asafan al Harei Yisrael La'asot Bahem Nikamot Gdolot. Oh, we lost the rabbi. No, we lost someone. Yeah, we lost the rabbi. Huh. There he is.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so Kach HaKadosh Baruch Hu Misafim. So Hashem gathered Al Harei Yisrael, all of Israel.
On the uh, yeah, that so Kadosh Baruch Hu uh, gathered them on the Hari, the mountains of Israel, on the mountains of Eretz Yisrael. Sos behem nekama gadolos, to take revenge upon them greatly.
Ah, take great revenge. Okay, let's see. Al Asher Lo Shamu B'divrei Torah, because they didn't listen to the words of Torah.
I guess even according to their assignments, it's been a Noah, even
Mhm.
according to them.
Oh, wow. 1 second. Wow, the words of Torah. Huh. Okay, let's see. Al Asher Einei, no, Eino, Yisrael. So their eyes of Israel, and on the eyes of Israel.
I think that's from the word Inui, on the over the fact they oppressed the Jews.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow,
they're gonna get paid back. Don't worry.
wow. Okay. Let's see. Shenemar v'katzaf gadol ani kotzef. So it says that katzaf is anger, isn't it? A great
Yeah,
anger.
it's like a fury.
Okay. And I am angry. Hmm. Okay. V'omer v'asiti bi'af uve uh, v'chama nakam et hagoyim asher lo shamau.
Says, I will carry it out with fury and rage vengeance on the Goyim that they did not listen.
Wow. Okay. That they didn't listen. Huh. Okay. Let's see. Um, Yomer, Hine Yom Ba'ala Hashem. When he said, "Behold, the day of Hashem is coming." Hmm. V'yomer, Yasafti et kol hagoyim. And I've assembled all the nations. Umiyad yatsa Hashem v'nilcham b'goyim ha'im. And immediately, what he went out and fought these nations.
Right. That's a reference to Gog and Magog.
Ah, wow. That's Gog and Magog. Huh. Okay. Hmm.
Okay. Let's continue on. So that's this is proofs that that day is going to be a day of Hashem's vengeance against the non-Jews for what they have not done by not listening to the Torah, and for what they have done against Klal Yisrael and against the Yerushalayim and against the Beis Hamikdash.
Wow. Okay. So Pamachat Hayiti Mehalech Bikrach Gadol Shebaolam.
So now this is going to be what we call a Maisa. This is something which happened, and they're only going to tell a story. Now everyone likes stories.
Oh, about walking through a large village. Krach is a
A
village.
krach is a large, yeah. Hold on, right? A large, well, actually, more than a village. It's more like a city.
Oh, okay, a large city in the world. Vitem Sham uh, Tashchoret.
והאיסה שם תשחורס. Um, um, Haisi Sham Tashchoris. What's a Tashchoris? Good question. What's a Tashchoris?
Shachur. Is that darkness? No.
Well, Shachor is usually darkness. Maybe,
Okay, hold on, see if it's in here.
What is this? Tashkoris.
Uh, hmm. Oh yeah, Shachor is darkness or dark.
It could be a Ben Tashkoris. It's it's a question whether he was like perhaps a young person, he was an old person.
Maybe is in.
Mo Ben Zakunim. It's like he was I think he was an elderly person at the time, so old at the time. Tashkuris is
Well, if it's
yeah.
like,
Rashi says Loshen Zikna. Loshen
oh,
Zik.
okay, so that's definitely an old person. I mean, Tach it could be like the end of his days.
Could
Okay,
be.
uh, let's see, V'tafsuni, v'hichnisuni, b'beit hamelech. Hmm. Ah, how fast is to gather?
Uh, Tafsinu, I think he was seized, right? He was Tafsinu v'achnisani bebeis Melech. They seized me and they brought me into the palace of the king.
Oh, okay. V'ra'iti sham, uh, matot, utzaot, v'cheli kesef, v'cheli zahav, shemunchin.
Right. So he said he saw there in the palace of the king uh, couches, beds that were prepared, laid, and klikesev, silver utensils with clays, gold utensils, shamochim that were rested, were set out there.
It's that out there, yeah. Amarti, uh, is that El Nikamot Hashem, El Nikabot, El Nikav, Nikamot Ophia. It's from Psalms. Huh.
Don't we say that? I think we say this in the davening in the morning, no?
Oh, maybe.
Let's take a look. Hold on. Find it.
Sadi Dalit is what, 84?
Hmm.
I don't know. Let's see. No, 94. Let's see. Sadi Dalit. Uh, oh, Olive. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. It says, wasn't El, it's Kale Nikamot, Hashem Kale Nikamot Hophia. O God of vengeance, Hashem, O God of vengeance, appear.
Right. So I think we mentioned that in our davening in the morning. Where is that? Hmm.
Sadi down.
Beginning. Yeah. Very good, very good. We say that it's in Hodu. The beginning of our Psukadizim in Hodu.
Oh,
Um, it's toward the end, maybe the last about 10 lines from the end of Hodu. If you have your sitter there with Hodu in the beginning of Psukadizimra.
let's see. So what was it again? Bailey. Okay, hold on. Said near the end?
Maybe about 10 lines, 12 lines from the end of Hodu, just before you get to Mizmor Lasoda. About 10 lines
Oh,
before you get to Mizmor Lasoda. See it there?
oh,
Hinase shoifet haaretz, hashev gemul al geim, Adonai Hoshia alam chevrikas kasela, right, tzavos imanu miskav lanu kusela, right there. No, noira elokim imikdeshecha, kel Yisrael hu no sein oiz v'satzmos la'am baruch elokim, kel nikamos Hashem, kel nikamos Hofia, right?
the Ashkenaz. They're here. Okay. Okay.
You notice it there, Mir?
Are you?
Oh, okay, you're back.
Yeah, I lost power. I don't know what happened.
Okay,
Okay. So that was 84, Pusuk 1.
right.
Uh, yeah, Marley. Okay, Sofer Ata, Amarti Lo, Mashehu, Amarli. Is that Yim Tomar?
Right. So one of the people there in the king's palace came to him and he says, "Oh, Sofer Ata, you're a Sofer? You're a scribe?" He said, Mashu, somewhat of one. He said, "Oh yeah, yeah." You know, said yeah.
Okay. So Im Tomar Li Davar Zeh, Shani Omar Lecha, Lecha L'Shalom, Amarti Lo.
So he said, if you'll tell me this thing that I'm going to say to you, you'll go like you go free.
Oh, wow. Okay. Amarti Lo. And more, uh, Amarli, you meet Neema Bara, uh, a
Elokah, Elokah.
Oh,
Why did Hashem,
Elokah. Oh, okay. Shekatzim Rimashim Amarti Lo. Hmm.
so he said, go ahead, say, speak. So he said, V'nema bara Elokah shkatzim v'ramasim. For what reason did the Kadosh Baruch Hu create insects and swarming things?
Ah, and I said to him, okay, Elokim Dayan Hu, Elokim Kadosh, V'tzadik, V'chasid, V'emet Hu Leolam, Leomei Olamim.
So he said, right, go ahead.
Leolamim. Okay. So he said to me, right? Or no? Oh no, we did that already.
Said Elohim Dayan, who is Kadosh Baruch Hu is a judge.
Oh,
Elohim Kadosh, he's holy, tzaddik, he's righteous, chassid, he's pious, ve'emes, he's truthful. Hula oilam ulumei elamim, forever and ever and ever. Maki
right.
barosh v'sof, he recognizes in the beginning and at the end.
Okay. Umagid mereshit acharit midam asher lo naaseh yodea ma shenaaseh uma shatid lehi asot.
He knows what's going to be from the beginning at the end. Maki Masher Lo Nasa, he knows that the originally what's even things before they happen, he knows what has happened afterwards, and he knows what's going to happen in the future. Sofer the Toiva looks towards those things which are good. Asher b'samech bechelkai, he is a wealthy and satisfied with everything he has. Achmaso ubisfunoso bara olamo v'heichino. And with his great wisdom and understanding, he created his world and prepared it.
Wow.
Good. Okay, let's stop here, take a little break now, and we'll continue with this tomorrow.
Excellent, excellent. Very
All right.
good. Thank you
Oh,
very much, Rabbi.
okay, very good. We'll see you shortly with the Shir and Mishnah Brewer. Continue on with our Hilchos Netilas Yadayim. Fine. Thank you, thank you for your reading, Bear. Hope to see you
Okay.
soon.
realize I didn't actually make my fun though. It's now. I'm going to get my first testing. But you need also need the urine test. Okay, thank you. And what we go to, let's see, she be in school, March, let's see, Mr. Ed. He was be at the she and we of she. We in school, we need it's in time. We can of she. He by 10 of a demon ship over. The low text you with the no. The outside, the wall. The meaning by you from I can see by eating running up the mean. They're right at 10. That's sound on. So let's say on. I wrote down eyes, wrote up sitting in the ground, block share. Take that. Check a time 10 15. Get check it. Okay, good. All right. Okay, so you see my end that let's see. All right. How low are your feet? What? Oh my God. It's not. No, some video started playing and I heard when I okay. What is the wedding? Next Sunday. Oh, it's very soon. God, no wonder you're excited. Wow, that's exciting. Yeah. Okay. All right, so we're hello. I don't see a issue. I am a issue. The attempt on the show. That's what he said. He accomplished me, no, I yelled at him, right? Okay. Have a good workout.
Good morning again, Mayor.
Good morning.
Okay, uh, good. Let's return to our Mishnah Berura in the Siman Kuf Samig Va Beis, Kuf Samig Beis. We're going through Sif Aleph. Let's review it again.
Okay, so Kuf Samik Bet, which says Hilchot Netilat Yadayim. Okay, so that's uh, he calls it rinsing and wiping the hands.
Right.
Okay, so it says Hanotel Tzarich Lahadbia Yadav. Okay, so when washing the hands, uh, to lift his hands up. Uh, the Hainu Rashi Etzbaot, I guess with the tips at the top. Okay. And the tips up.
That's right. Fingertips lifted upward.
Okay, Lamala, right. Shelo Yetzu Mayim Chutz Leperech, so that water does not go beyond the
Wrist.
wrist, I guess. Um, V'yach- V'yachazru Vitamo et Hayadayim. Uh, then if it returns, the water will make the hands tame. Wow. Okay, right. I think we discussed that. Little confusing though. I
It
mean,
was.
wouldn't it make sense if you're washing your hands for Netilat Yadayim to hold your hands, your fingertips down, so the water, the tame, the water that becomes tame just goes into the sink or whatever you're washing into.
Um, that's a good point. Um, let's see if we can imagine what's going on here. Um, the the fingers when they're held up like this,
Uh-huh.
so the water is going to come here and run off and run down from here, right? Whereas
Oh,
if you hold your
okay.
hand fingers down like this, if you're washing here, there's a chance the water from here will come down and recontaminate the, the,
Oh,
the rest of
okay.
the hand.
Okay. Okay, so hold it, wash hands, fingers, sing up as to not contaminate.
That's why
Okay,
they
yeah,
that's why we should hold our fingers up.
okay. Should we do the Haggadah? Oh, this is a long Mishnah here.
Yeah. We'll continue on. Let's get a
Okay, so
picture of the
the Haggadah, Vahu Hadin. Okay, so this is the law. Im Kishva Kishpilan Mitchila Hanatilat Ad Sofa Dishapir Dame. Okay, so let's see. So what when spilling, not spilling, but I guess pouring from the beginning of the Natila, the washing, ad sofa until the end, uh, Shapir Dami. Shapir Dami is what one must.
Shopper dummy, it works out very well.
Oh, it
So
works
good.
out well. Okay, good. Works out well. Okay. And then he goes on and says, Raki Zaher Shalo Dagbia Techila Rashi Etzbaot the Achar Kach Yashpilain. So one should be careful not to lift the fingertips up first and lower them afterwards. Oh, oh,
All right. I want to do that.
right. The Oz, Itzo Hamayim, Chutz Leperet, V'yachzeru, V'yitamu. And then I guess the water will go out uh, what against the joints.
Outside, outside of the wrist, it'll go
Oh,
past the
outside
wrist.
of the wrist. Oh, okay. And we'll return and make the hands impure. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. So that makes sense. Okay, so v'hainu kishe'eino notel kol hayad amakom chibur hayad im zeroa. Okay, so one uh, puts the water or doesn't she'eino notel doesn't pour the water over his whole hand, over the hand, until the makom, the place of the hand, uh, uh, where it's chibor, attached or joined, I guess. The hand's
The joint.
attached to the elbow, to the arm, really. Hmm. Okay. After while reading this, it seems like one thinks that washing one's hands is simple, and it seems like it's a complex matter here.
Yeah, yeah. So something to you have to look into it a little bit.
Okay, so then it goes on. Aval im notel ad sham she'ein tzarik lahabia yadayim. Oh, so if one washes like this, he doesn't need to raise his hands. V'yesh chokim bazeh, and there are authorities that go by this. V'chein im shafach al shtei yadav revi'it b'pam echad. Oh, wow. So if someone pours, I guess, a revi'it of water over both hands at once, uh,
That would be similar to like when you wash your hands for duchening, right? They give you a good dousing, right?
oh, they do. Sometimes your clothes gets doused, your shoes. It depends. It depends how careful they are, not careful. Okay, so at one time, and let's see, and the Ein Shamayim uh, Tameim, so that there'll be no Tame water. The Klal
Right. So if you can,
yeah.
right, right. Because if you wash your hands together at one time with a revis or more, which we usually do, then there's no mime to meme at all. We'll see more about this in Mr.
They probably also like the Kohen has really has to keep his hands separated too, so that the water goes over the whole area.
Also true. Correct.
Okay, good. Okay. Uh, so he doesn't have to lift it up. And let's see. V'chol ha-matbil yadav ein tzarich lahabia yadav. And so, if matbil is to immerse, I guess, immerse his hands, he doesn't need to raise his hands. Oh, v'yesh omrim ve'im shofecha yadav gimel pa'amim. And there are some that say that you have to, I guess, wash his hands three times. Palm, oh, ein sarich lizaher. Oh, then he doesn't have to be careful about this. V'chol nahagu lahakel. And it's a custom that we are lenient about this. Wow.
That's probably why you haven't heard too much about this before.
Yeah, really.
But we'll see in the Mishna Berura how it
Yeah,
goes.
I'm
Let's take a
also
yeah.
wondering if like I always I'm not sure why it is, but we always did this in New Jersey too. When I come into shul, I wash my hands. I pour water over them and dry them. And what
Right.
I'm wondering, if one washes his hands upon entering shul, and he's a Kohen, and he doesn't use the facilities. Well, if he uses that, he'd wash again anyway. But he doesn't touch anything that he's not supposed to touch. I'm wondering if he has to still wash his hands again.
Um, Very good point. I think that's discussed in certain places. One one place have to double check is I think on Tisha B'Av and Yom Kippur. I think some say that the Kohanim should rely on the washing that they did at the beginning of the morning or the beginning of the prayer services, not to have to wash their hands again when they
Uh-huh.
come to the Duchening.
Uh-huh.
But I'm almost positive that's discussed in
Okay.
certain places. Yeah.
You have to look.
Theoretically, I think you can rely on that. Also, in the case with the Kohen, that
Uh-huh.
let's say he's taking extra time for his davening, there won't be time for him to go out to wash his hands, so he can rely on the hand washing he did before the davening, I think.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, someplace else I read that instead of, I don't know about instead of washing, but like the Kohen, if he wipes his hand on a towel or on a cloth, um, when he's going up to duchen, because the way they duchen in shuls around here, sometimes they go quite quickly, and you want to make sure, if your source of water is too far away from where their the shul is, where you're davening, you want to make sure you, like you said, get up to duchen on time.
Right, don't be late.
So,
So, yeah, correct. Actually, now that you mentioned that, I remember you had asked the other day, just take a digression for a moment. about wearing the wristwatch with your tefillin, right? Like they
Oh
wrapping the
yeah,
tefillin around.
I see that all the time. I
Oh,
always take mine off, but okay.
right. So I saw that Rabbi Vadia Yosef, Zechron Baruch, has a discussion about that, and he says according to the letter of the law, you don't have to remove it, but it's Hasidus. It's a Hasidus to special act of piety to take it off. But it's not actually, according to the law, it's not actually necessary.
Oh, okay. Thank you. That's interesting.
Yeah. I'll
Huh.
I'll see if I can't find something for the about coating washing their hands. Okay. Let's see.
What
Ooh,
time?
yeah, we have a couple of minutes. Yeah. Let's go into our Mishnah Brewers here. Um,
Okay.
Aleph.
So we're going to Olive.
Mishnah Brewer is going to give an
Okay, so it says Hanotel v'chule. Okay, so this is when one washes. Okay, so he says, let's see, Akdim Hakdama Kitzara. Uh, I'll proceed, I guess, with a short introduction. Kefi Hamivoar Bitur Uvet Yosef Uveyeta HaPoskim. It's based on the Torah, okay, and the Beit Yosef and other poskim. Kedei sheyit bareru or aru elu haseifim who in order to what did they explain uh, these ifim, these I guess
comment.
paragraphs, whatever.
Like these, yeah, paragraphs, very good. Paragraphs.
Okay. Hine nitbaer b'simen kuf nun chet, and in simen kuf nun chet, the tam netilat yadayim hu mishum the yadayim askaniyot hem v'lachem gazru aleichem tuma. Oh, okay. So let's see. The reason for Natila Yadayim is because the Yadayim are Askaniot, busy.
Yeah, literally busy with hands are always moving around. People
Uh-huh.
don't usually keep track of where their hands go and doing what they're touching. So it's
Right.
more than likely that they're touching things which are unclean, either spiritually unclean or physically unclean.
Oh, okay.
So
So,
therefore, ensure that
Aleichem Tuma. Oh, so they decreed because on them could be Tuma. Oh. Imlo she yitaharam
right.
revit mayim. So if they don't, I guess, purify them with a revi'it of water. Huh, okay. Tzarikli tol shnei pa'amim yadav. And one needs to wash twice on his hands. Oh, okay. I think that's what, yes,
That's right. We
that's,
general when we're going to wash for bread or for wet fruits or vegetables, in general, we'll wash twice on one hand, twice on the next.
okay, right. The shficha rishona mitaher yadav, aval hamayim atzmam tmeim heim. Okay, so he pours first to purify his hands, but the mayim itself might be tame.
Right, because now the tumor, which had been on the hands, is now transferred to the water that you washed with it one time.
Uh-huh. All right. Shenitma'u niyadav. Okay. It becomes tame from his hand. Shvicha shniya mitaheret otam. And the second pouring purifies them. V'nigmar taharat hayadayim, and completes the purification of the hands. Let's see. Achen im nishpok harivi'it b'vada achad al shtei yadav, and if one pours a revi'it at once on both hands, o sheshafak revi'it shlema al kol yad b'yad, or he pours a revi'it completely over, I guess, each hand, dat rove, poskim, the majority of the poskim say, the ain sarich l'mayim shim, one does not have to pour the second time. V'chein stam, a-mechaber.
Okay, so maybe just one second. So let's, we've gone a
That's
bit
the
over.
end of our
So,
time.
no, yes. So, okay, we'll review this again tomorrow. Very important preface that Chafetz Chaim is giving us, and we'll get to the basic halachas soon after that, Mitzvah Shem.
Very good. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Lou. So both have a good afternoon. Hope to see you tomorrow.
Okay, you too, Rabbi. Have a good day.
Sorry, I didn't get a chance to tell you I had a doctor's appointment, so I had to leave for a while.
Okay. All right. Very good. Actually, now that you mentioned on Chamishi, I have an appointment at 8 o'clock. It could be that I'll be getting back on time. I may be a little bit late on Thursday. We'll talk about it more tomorrow.
Okay.
Thank you.
Very good. Keep me up.
Okay,
Have a
be
good
well.
afternoon. See you. Shalom. Bye.
Night.